Hey everybody, Miss Minnie Lover here, and today I'm going to show you how to make Dollhouse miniature cans of food. The first thing you want to do is go on to Jennifer's printable site, or any printable site that has canned food labels, such as these ones. I got these from Jennifer's printable site. I'll put her web address at the bottom of this video. You want to spray these with some kind of paper gloss or art gloss or something. Just check the back to make sure it's paper safe. Cut them out, and you're going to want to use these as a measuring device on your dowels. I have a multi-pack of dowels I've showed you guys many times in the videos. I got these from Hobby Lobby, $8 online. They do sell them at the store, but my store didn't carry this multi-pack, so I had to order it. So start picking out a few dowels. Take one of your labels and just start test fitting, and see that's way too small for this label, and just keep going through, and then find the closest fit. Even if it overlaps a little or it's a little long, that's okay. Just don't make it make the can too large or too small. And I found that this one was the best fit out of the dowels I had, and then I went through with this one and saw that this was the best fit. And now you know what size dowels to use. Now you're going to need a pencil, and put the label so only a very little bit of the bottom of the can is showing, of the dowel is showing, and then mark where the top of your label hits. And then do the same with your other cans. Once you do this, you're ready to cut them, and I'll be right back. So once you have your cans cut, you might need to sand them down. I just use a coarse grain and a fine grain sandpaper. I use the coarse grain first in case there's like some major issues with it. And then when it's like as even as I want it, I just sand it on the fine grain to make it a little smoother. And then there you have it with that. Okay, I'm just going to set these aside real quick. If you don't have wooden dowels, you can just use a piece of clay. Roll it into a worm, and then roll and cut. Just like that. Roll and cut, because you don't want to misshapen it. And then you have a little can. What you want to do is bake your clay before you paint it or put a label on it, and that's all you have to do with that. Just do the same steps that I'm going to do here. What you're going to want to do is get some kind of gray paint, or some kind of, it doesn't even have to be glossy if you don't want it to be, because no one's really going to look at it close up. I use a Tester's gloss enamel, and again, if you're going to use something like this on clay, make sure you bake the clay first, because you can't bake this stuff. And you just shake it up. Alright, I'm going to have to spend time opening that. Okay, so here I have my gloss paint open. Just dip a little in, and then paint the top and the bottom of it. You don't have to paint the entire can, because you're going to be putting a label on it anyways. So it looks like that. And let that dry, and do the same thing to the bottom. Okay, so as you can see, this is what your cans will look like, top and bottom. What you want to do next is take your label, put a little glue, and a very little bit of glue. You do not need a lot at all. And watch this whole thing pour out on here, like it always does. And I'm just going to rub it on there, so that you have a little bit of glue. If there's too much, just kind of rub it off. And take your can, your little can that you have, and place it around place it around like that and let it dry. And there you have it. Once it's all dry, you have your canned foods. And you can put it in your dollhouse pantry or whatever you want to do with them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. See you later.